1079
The end.
1079 The End. Big girls don't cry. It's Fergie, and you're not a big girl. You're a fabulous girl.
Thank you.
It's Katy Perry, everybody.
I'm a little round on the edges.
Yay!
Hi, woo, yay!
Katy Perry live in the house. Ready for your big show tonight at Empire?
Oh.
You ready?
I am.
Sold
I'm
out
so
show?
ready for the Empire show. I'm ready to come back to Sacramento and do it right.
I
And
know. We only saw you like less than 2 months ago.
I know.
It's awesome.
You know, nothing really has changed besides my haircut, of course.
And it looks fabulous.
Thank you.
We'll get to that a little shorter. So is that your call?
My haircut?
Yes. I must have short hair now.
I will. One time I went out after I filmed the Hot and Cold video. There's a part in the Hot and Cold video where it's kind of like a 1980s kind of club scene
Nice.
performance, and I had this wig on that I really liked. and that night I went out with my friends and I fooled them, and I thought, hey, this looks good. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do this at the end of the year, you know. I always like to kind of change it up in the beginning of the year.
New look for the new year, right?
Thank you.
As you were bugging out to Duran Duran.
Yeah. But no, I'm really excited to be here. I'm excited to be on my first me
Headlining tour.
Yeah, I mean it's not like huge. It's still, a very intimate, the Empire is still an intimate venue, and
I like that.
It's still good. It's very fun to watch. There's definitely a lot of eye candy.
I noticed some fruit that
Yes.
will be somehow incorporated.
Well,
now, you've got a fascination with fruit.
Why not?
You're always
innocent,
peeling bananas.
and it's delicious. It's
Yeah.
nutritious. It's a little phallic. Bananas are a little
I
phallic.
was wondering.
This is true.
All right.
If you really want to get into it. But my setting, my stage set is like an inflatable 3D, larger-than-life fruit set with my cat.
Like a little fruit basket.
With a big fat cat head of my cat, Kitty Purry,
Yes.
on stage. Because it's called the Hello Katy Tour. I am the cat lady.
Is your cat aware that she's being used in this fashion?
She's totally being used, but she runs my company. Kitty Purry Inc. signs my checks, so I definitely feed her that golden tuna.
Now this. Oh, okay. The tour's been going less than a week.
Less than a week.
Just started.
This will be the 5th show tonight.
Nice. You did San Fran last night.
Yeah, I did.
Very fun. Where are you
Very.
looking forward to going the most?
Well, every crowd is different. I've decided now though that a lot of the crowd that starts to come. I mean, these are pretty energetic kids. They make T-shirts. They dress up. There's a lot of girls in the front that all kind of have their hair ornament in their hair, and
Nice.
they have the pinup look going on for themselves. And
You're bringing it back.
I mean, I'm trying, and it's a very energetic crowd. So if you're coming to the show tonight, please drink a Red Bull to keep up.
Exactly. She expects a lot out of you.
I expect a lot. A lot of people expect a lot out of me too, and I put a 75-minute set on, and I play the whole record, which is nice finally because I then get to show like different dimensions.
Exactly. Now, Jingle Ball, you got to do some of the record, but this
I
is
did.
the whole
I only
thing.
got to do a couple of songs, but
Yeah.
this is the whole thing, and people kind of. I think people walk away, especially from seeing like a live Katy Perry show, with like, oh, I thought she was this way, but I think she's actually this way. Like they start to really get to know me better.
That's awesome. Now, it's fitting
I
you're here
banter
today
a lot.
because we're giving away a trip to the Grammys tonight.
Ah,
And you're performing on the Grammys.
I am. Oh my gosh! If I could call into a radio station and win a trip to the Grammys and actually win, I would freak out.
Well, you have 2 more chances. So
Okay.
as you leave here, you could try to win.
Okay.
That would be odd, though.
That would
Katy
be
Perry, you win. By the way, you're also performing.
By the way, you're also performing. Oh
but
my gosh!
You're so giving that you're sharing your performance. What's the whole deal with your Grammy moment?
Well, the Grammys came to me this year and wanted me to be a part of my Grammy moment.
Right. Which, like, Justin Timberlake did that.
Yeah,
like,
he
a couple years
did
ago?
that a couple years ago.
Yeah?
They do it like every other year, I think. And it's this year they're kind of really. I'm an internet girl. I blog. I use my MySpace.
I
a lot
checked
of
it out.
my, beginning was on my MySpace, and I very much take advantage of that. And there was this big phenomenon with like I Kissed a Girl and all the parodies that came along with it, and the
course.
people making videos. So we kind of decided people are singing along anyways, so why not give them a chance to win their epic video, right there on stage with me. So we're going to pick the best, most colorful, best choreographed videos.
That was the
and
deadline. Can
put them
people
on.
still get into it, or is the
I
deadline
believe so.
already passed? Okay.
I think the deadline's coming up, though.
Very soon.
Yes, very
How many?
soon.
You've probably got like thousands of videos.
I think
sure.
we do have thousands, but, if you're good, you're good, and you
That's
know
right.
it.
Winner over.
Come on.
Okay. Can you stick around for a few minutes? You want to take some
Please.
phone calls?
Let's take some phone
All right.
calls.
766-1079. If you have a question you've always wanted to ask Katy Perry, she'll stick around.
1079
The End. Sacramento's #1 hit music station.
1079 The End, you heard?
1079 The End. And there she is, Katy Perry herself. And here she is.
Thinking of you, thinking of
Oh.
It's
Now it's a
sad.
song you wrote all by yourself.
you. Ooh, look, you could do something, too.
Because you co-wrote, of course, your two huge hits up till now.
I did, yeah.
Hot and Cold and I Kissed a Girl. And this
Yeah.
one's all you.
This one I wrote in my little apartment after, being in love for the first time. And you know that feeling of being in love for the first time?
I do.
And this was actually very mature love. Like, I thought I was in love before
How
that.
old were you? Let's say.
I was 21.
Okay.
When you get into that first relationship when you're like 16 and 17, you really think it's love, but then
Yes.
you look back and you're like, that was just
You're all,
like,
what was that?
That was just like, we wanted to make out all
Yes.
the time, infatuation. But I was in love, and it was just one of those things where I had to move on, and it wasn't right in the big picture of life. And when you do move on from that relationship and you go and put yourself out there and you start dating other people, but you're still sort of in love with that person and comparing everybody to that person, by the way, and every little thing they do, they're like, well, you'll never be like that person I was in love
Yeah,
with.
the guy
I
in
could
your
never
video
find
just
that
didn't
one.
even get the time of day.
What?
You're just like the guy in your video for thinking of you.
Yeah.
The new guy, you're just like pushing him off.
Well, no,
Get out.
but he's also that guy, the new guy in my video compared to my love that went to war.
Yes.
The new guy in my video, he's also like a player. He was married. You saw him take off his wedding ring.
Oh, see, I didn't catch that. Okay.
Yeah, and it was like
Even
I was
more
just
sense.
his Thursday girl,
Oh, please.
It was just sex.
You're good for 7 days a week, from what I said.
Thank you.
Well, I want to know about Katy Perry when you were a 16-year-old in high school, though. This is intriguing me.
Oh, wow.
How did you go attract the boys?
How did
Were
I?
you dressing up in your weird banana outfits in high school?
It's not weird, but
Okay,
banana
your very
outfits.
normal banana outfits, just like everyone dresses up as?
Come on. I don't know. I mean, I guess I've always been a good flirt.
We can tell.
Yeah. And I'm a people person in general. I'm not shy. So I just kind of call it as it is. If I'm like, hey, I want your number, or hey, you're really cute, you want to make out, or
Wow.
or if I go
So you were
to
pretty popular in high school. I'm thinking.
I definitely didn't do that. But I wasn't in one little clique. I was hopping around to all the cliques and trying to make friends with all of them.
That's right.
You know,
There you go. Covering all your bases.
covering all of my bases.
Now, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
You're single, ready to mingle.
I'm gonna be
Any
on
chance
tour
for
though.
the boys here in Sacktown to work their way into Katy Perry's heart?
Well, I don't care where you're from. You just have to be able to ride that roller coaster with me.
Right. Woohoo!
Woo! I always say if you can ride the roller coaster, with me and end up alive at the end, then I think you could probably.
Even if your hair's all screwed up.
Yeah, even
you're
if your
good.
hair's all screwed up, you win.
You want to take a couple phone calls?
Please.
Lines are going nuts.
Yes.
All right. So, Katie, say hey.
Hi.
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 We're very excited. What's your name?
My name's Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. What do you want to ask Katy Perry?
I want to ask her that I love her style and if she's ever thought about starting her own clothing line.
Oh, what a great
Oh.
question. Thank you. Well, I don't want to just put something out there. I think sometimes people get famous or whatever, and all of a sudden it's like they almost use their career as a ticking bomb, like it's going to end, so they got to put out a perfume, they got to put out a shoe line, they got to put out a clothing line. And I think sometimes the lines actually suffer because you don't take the time. And I'd like to do something how Gwen Stefani did it. She seems
Right.
like she really knows what she's doing in it, and that took a while. Maybe in the future, definitely. I don't think tomorrow, but definitely in the future, I would love to make everybody wear banana rompers.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome. Now, Lindsay, are you coming out to the show tonight?
Gosh, I can't wait. Be up for 7 girls in tie-dye, okay, Katie?
Oh my God, 7 girls in tie-dye?
Yeah, I know.
Woo!
I don't think we can
Amazing.
miss that. Awesome. Well, thanks for calling, Lindsay.
Bye,
Okay,
Lindsay.
thank you.
All right. All right.
Bye.
All right, let's take one more.
Oh my gosh, can we stand it? Let's go. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Say hi to Katy Perry.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, who's this?
Oh my God, my name's Christina.
I love it when we call. Before they say their name, they always say, "Oh my God."
That's right.
Christina, you're so good.
OMG, it's Christina.
OMG, it's Christina.
So what's the question you've always been dying to ask Katy Perry, Christina?
Katie, I just wanted to ask you because I absolutely adore you, and I think that you handle yourself in the spotlight so well.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask you how you deal, because obviously there's a lot of controversy about I Kissed the Girl, mainly the lyrics. How do you deal with like the controversy and the scrutiny that some people may have against you?
Well, I remind them that, you know, it's the world has kind of turned into this, you know, big commentary.
Right.
Everybody, nobody's exempt from the media scrutiny. Like, you know, anybody that's in the spotlight and anybody that has any sort of personality and that doesn't, you know, hermit on a regular basis, they are scrutinized for whatever they do. And I just always remind them, I'm like, this is pop music. I mean, since Madonna, since the Divinals, I mean, nothing has really changed. The world, the media world has gotten so much bigger and accessible, so anybody can tune in. But, you know, I welcome and encourage you know, the parents or whoever doesn't want to listen to it. I'm not forcing it down anyone's throat. They can always turn the channel. But I also like to remind them, if they're listening to mainstream radio, that it's not a lollipop. It's his.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you think, like, when you were making the song, did you think that it was going to be that big of a deal? Like, people were going to like look at it like that instead of just like a song, you know?
Well, I mean, when I came out with this song, I knew that everybody under the sun was going to have an opinion about it. But, you know, I really thought, okay, if people are using both sides of their brain, they're going to really understand the kitsch, the tongue-in-cheek. You know, it's flirty, it's cute, and it's. I think that's what it is with my songs, is like they have a story to them. They are a, you know, you can really kind of paint a picture with your imagination. And sometimes when you listen to pop music, it's just background music. It's just what girls put on in the background to put on their mascara. And they don't really know what they're saying, nor do they care. And a lot of times with my songs, everybody wants to sing along to every line, because I really, I take the time to like really put in some kind of some fun in there, or even just some story. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling, Christina.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
All right. So Katy Perry tonight, big show.
That's right.
Empire, sold out show.
The Hello Katy tour.
Hello Katy. With the big picture of your cat.
That's
or the big blow up cat and all the fruit.
Kitty Purry.
Now, last time you were wearing Mrs. Claus at
I was.
Jingle Ball.
Well, you can always
What are you
expect
going to
an
be
outfit.
this time? I know, something.
Well, you know, I thought about, for my first tour, should I wear the same thing, you know, and do like a Velcro change in the middle? Which I couldn't really. But I decided this isn't like a huge tour. It's still, you know, from 1,000 to 2,000 people type venues where I'm going around. So let's keep it different every night. Let's keep people excited on the internet. People are always talking about the outfits, and you know, one of the best things about the perks about what I do is that people send me crap loads of clothes, and I'm so happy for it, and I do wear them.
All right, so find out what Katie's wearing. See her new hairdo.
Thank you.
Tonight.
See
out
the
at Empire.
inflatable fruit and listen to all the songs on the record.
And you have 2 more chances to win a trip to the Grammys this afternoon, so you might even be seeing Katy again in like a week and a half.
And can I just tell you, I keep on kind of teasing everybody I talk to about my Grammy performance.
Yes.
And I don't really brag a lot about. I try and
Here we
not
go.
come off
This
that
is
way.
a Katy
But I just
Diva
want-
moment right now.
I just
Go,
want to tell you
go.
how epic this performance is going to be.
Whoa.
I probably
Epic.
shouldn't. I should probably knock on wood or like not say it anymore. But I can't believe that when I went to the people at the Grammys and said, "Well, this is what I want to do when I sing I Kissed a Girl, and this is how I want to, you know, show up, and this is my opening moment." And they're like, "Okay," and I was like, "Really?"
Whoa.
I was like, every other, you know, award show couldn't fathom it, and they really, you know, took the reins, and It's going to be a moment.
Is Madonna going to show up?
No, I mean
That would be a moment.
This is definitely my moment, but it's going to be funny.
Right on. Before you take off, I'm doing Random Retro right after this.
Oh.
I want you to pick my Random Retro song today.
Okay.
Katy Perry, out of the blue sky, any song in the last 20 years. What do you want?
Well,
to me.
how about something fun that everybody loves? It's called Loveful, the Cardigans.
Oh, I love that one. From Romeo and Juliet.
I know, that soundtrack
Yay.
was so epic.
Love me, love me. All right, we'll do that so you can enjoy that as you're driving back to Empire and get ready for your big show.
Thank you
Katy
so
Perry,
much.
thank you
See
so much
tonight.
for stopping by. And this is going to be on the internet very soon, too, because we're on TVs. Wave,
Hi.
yay.
Hi.
All right, Katy, thanks again.
Bye, guys. Thanks, the end.